Good morning. It is Saturday, and Saturday is the day when we try to get a lot of work done. We're in the office and we're cleaning up. We pretty much are done cleaning up the third floor, but when you clean up a major project like that, then other parts of the house take a big hit. So we're trying to recover the office right now. I've already done quite a bit of work in here, and there's our pile of stuff that we need to eBay. The good news is this is the end of our stuff that needs to get eBayed. After this is done, we are done with eBay. We got done working outside. I mowed the lawn. We picked up stuff that's been laying around outside for too long. And we did a few other things outside. And we're back inside working on the office. About the eBay stuff, we used to do eBay all the time. And we actually did pretty well at it. We made more at eBay than we did at my shop. But eBay has changed a lot. People have started getting too much stuff, and a lot of people want to get rid of their stuff. And I think it's a problem that most Americans have, of just too much stuff. And probably people from other countries too have that problem. I really don't know.
eBay has turned more into a seller's market than a buyer's market, and the prices have been driven way down. And to make it worth our time and hassle, I mean, those prices need to stay up fairly high. And so a lot of this junk, when you figure in fees and time, it's just better to stick it at a garage sale or donate it.
Or don't get it in the first place.
Right. And that's, again, this is a journey that we have been taking for the past 2.5 years. And I think there's finally light at the end of the tunnel. Art and I have talked about this the last couple days about how we are really good at not accruing debt and we're really good with finances, but when it came to time management, we really struggled with the debt of time management. And what we are paying back right now is the stuff.
Yeah, if you liken it to a loan, it's like we've taken out $1 million loan and we're paying back massive amounts of interest.
Right, all in the matter of time.
Yeah, time interest.
It's not finances, but time.
So what we're trying to do is pay off that loan, and it's kind of hard. For those of you that have had financial problems, you know that once you dig a hole, you get into debt, it's really hard to get out. That's kind of like us with all this junk and the time it takes to deal with the junk and all that stuff. That's why it takes us so long to get any project done on the house and anything else, because we're dealing with paying back interest from all the junk and stuff and other things in life.
And you know, I've said it before, the junk steals our joy and our happiness. And yes, we are mostly happy people, but there's always that nagging feeling of, oh, there's stuff up on the third floor, and oh, it looks awful, and the barn is cluttered, and that's just not enjoyable for anyone.
And another thing we've noticed is when it's a dump around here, the kids act poorly. When the kids act poorly, you're not getting any work done.
Right.
You're just not going to.
We're just trying to balance everything out, and as we've taken these 2.5 years to release our hold on clutter, it's been a process, and I think this is probably the most dramatic.
Definitely.
This has definitely been the most dramatic time. We're down to the final dregs. Today has been a lot of my mood is controlled by sleep. Sleeping really, really pathetically lately. Which drives my mood down. And so today I was just having a hard time getting that mental handle on what should I keep, what should I get rid of, what should I sell?
Bad.
And that is real life. And again, we've told you before, this channel is all about real life. We are not the perfect family. We have struggles just like you. And that's been my struggle today, but we're making one decision at a time.
Right.
And if the only thing I get done is clean off my desk in my office, which I've cleaned for the umpteenth time, and it's clean tonight, then I'm going to be thankful for that small victory and not look at the big picture and say, but I didn't get my Etsy on and I didn't get this done.
Right. We're going through our last 4 or 5 boxes of eBay junk, and
this is the end.
We have to be making a lot of money. If we're not making $100 on something, we're just not. We're just going to throw it in the garage sale and be done with it. So we have a couple of things that we're going to sell on eBay, but I'm just pulling out most of them. We're just going to put them in the garage sale.
Right, and the yarn, some of you guys have asked about the yarn. The yarn is going to go into my Etsy shop, although I just had the idea, maybe I should do a live video with that, Art.
You could.
And then that would move it a lot quicker and save me the time and hassle of listing it.
You might be able to do that. Well, let me show you what we have for our eBay stuff that is worth selling, and it's not that much.
No.
So I think we can probably handle that. Janelle is getting a little depressed over the several
little
boxes.
things. Yeah, it's just
so
little
I
things.
just said, okay, I'm pulling it out. I'm getting a garage sale box. I'm throwing the stuff that's not worth it into the garage sale box.
And you know, the last thing I want to say before we hang up here is that this garage sale is like the last hurrah.
A lot of people have been asking about the garage sale and why we're having a garage sale. The reason why is because we actually make quite a bit of money at garage sales, like almost into 4 digits usually. And a few times we have made 4 digits. So
it really is worth it for the 2 days, and we want to make sure we really don't want to do this again, because it is a huge hassle. And more than once over the last couple weeks, I have said, let's just donate it. But, you know, the amount of money and how little we make, it does make a difference.
Yes, it
really does. So I think
we are going to have a garage sale, and what we don't sell, we're going to donate almost all of it. I'm not going to say every last shred, but the vast majority is going to get donated. And we found someone last year who would take everything, and
we might end up doing that.
I'll probably call him again.
Right, he has outlets for this stuff for needy ministries, and we think it's a wonderful opportunity for our stuff to bless someone else. And he saves us the hassle of having to take it anywhere. He comes to our house and he picks it up. And that's what we would like. We want this stuff to bless others. It's been a blessing / a curse to us. And we want to now release it, spread it to someone else for them to love and enjoy and to use. And we want to move on and keep those priorities for what is important in our life, which is, you know, not collecting stuff.
This probably will be our last garage sale. The only way I can see us having another one is if we inherit a massive pile of stuff that we need to get rid of. Then we'll probably have a sale. But other than that, I think we're done. We're just going to donate it. Probably keep a box by the door.
Yep.
As it gets filled up, just donate it.
Donate it. And just, we've already been, for the past 2.5 years, we've been very careful about our purchases and not buying large lots of stuff that we can't get rid of. The only 2 lots that I can think of that we've purchased in the past year and a half was the yarn store and the Mary Kay. Most of the Mary Kay sold. That did turn a profit, and
the rest of the Mary Kay is going in the garage sale. We'll just sell it for $3 each. It should sell, I think.
Yeah.
And Lillian, what do you think of all this?
I hope she doesn't remember the junk days.
She's found this new love of looking at herself in the camera.
Oh no, a narcissist.
Okay. It's so funny. She's just trying to figure out who that baby is. Yeah, pretty soon you'll be running around the camera like Mary and Grace, vlogging for everybody.
Here's what we have. We have a big stack of homeschool curriculum books, and that's probably worth several $100s right there. And a 3-ring binder full of Afghan patterns, and that's probably worth about $100. And we have a whole bunch of Revereware pots, and the lot is probably worth, I don't know, 100, 200 maybe, I'm not sure. It's a Guardian Serviceware Dutch oven, and these things are quite valuable too. I think we picked it up at a garage sale for, I don't know, it wasn't that much. And then there's one more box with a few items in it. This is I think it's a Farberware, what do they call these, electric skillet. It's in pretty good condition, and I'm not sure how that much it's worth, but it's worth a little bit. And then we just have 3 more things. A set of Viewmaster stuff that's...
Going in the garage sale.
What is? Okay. Yep. Oh, I guess that's garage sale.
Fine piece of Westinghouse electric frying pan. I think it has the cord, has that type of handle. Would you like it?
I'm just looking at my merchandise to see if I have one already. Hang on a minute. I have to check my stat.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So Janelle is on Skype or one of those things with Aunt Laura and asking her if she wants this pot for Laura's last stitch. So she's checking it out right now. Oh, by the way, you're on video right now. In case if you didn't know that.
Just a minute. I feel kind of foolish. I look funny.
That's okay.
It's really cold down this basement.
So if Laura wants this, she can have it.
Just put it in your salad, and if it doesn't sell, then I would take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Well, Grace wants to show you her pretty necklace. And then we have two more things. An antique coffee grinder. That's worth probably a couple $100. And then we have this cool clock. Come on, change times. There it goes. It's an analog digital clock, and it's really cool. A lot of people like these things, the older clocks. And this is a really good specimen of one. So that's all of Janelle's stuff, not too much. And then I just have a handful of band instrument repair stuff. Like there's a roller, a dent roller right here, and I have a few parts in here. Now I'm going to start working on our horseradish. Last year we made about a quart of horseradish, and we used all of it actually several months ago. So we're going to make a little bit more this year. We did a video on horseradish last year, and it was kind of a fun video. If you want to see it, we'll put the link in the description below. Our horseradish video, I think, is one of our top 5 videos or something like that for views. It has around 25,000 views, which is kind of insane for a horseradish video. But you never know what videos will catch on and which ones won't. A lesson I learned about horseradish last year is that the fresh stuff is far more strong than the stuff that sat around for a while. Fresh stuff will knock your socks off. Janelle is making a mystery concoction or snack or something. I don't even know what.
Hot or cold butter?
She has some, in here she has some, let's see, coconut, wheat flour, and...
No, just coconut flour and xylitol.
Okay.
I'm making flour.
I'm making a super secret snack for Daddy.
We have a lot going on the counter right now. I have my horseradish, Mommy has her thing, and then John made some cheese and crackers and salami. I'm grinding up the horseradish. This stuff is so strong, you need to take it outside in order to transfer containers.
Oh wow, that is strong. I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I know, it's very strong stuff. If you took that thing off there, it'd knock you out.
Watch our video when we did it last time.
Oh yeah.
And then, Dad, do it again. Okay, take a bite and let's see you dance.
No, they can watch the old video if they want to see that.
No, can you just take a bite?
Not right now. But we have to add some vinegar and a few other things to it first.
Mom, that looks good.
There you go.
Everybody's standing around looking at it. They can't wait to see what it is.
I know what it is. It's a mug, a brownie in a mug.
I did the first load and I got almost a quart, and we have that much left. It's probably going to be another quart there.
Good. Glad to hear it.
And Janelle says she loves the smell of it too.
It just
Don't put it too close to your mouth.
no, it just
Your
smells
nose.
really, really good.
You could use that as chemical.
The funny thing is, when I was a kid, we stayed clear of it like it was poison, but it's not poison.
I have to say, it smells. You could use that for chemical warfare. It's so strong.
Yes.
From the end of the deck, I could still smell it very strongly.
We're splitting this because I don't want a whole one.
Is it supposed to come out like that?
Well, because I'm crumbling it. Okay.
No,
So
have a little
it's
taste.
pecans, cocoa nibs, and it's a low carb brownie in a mug. Obviously, I think that looks more than enough for one serving.
Right, that looks like 3 or 4 servings.
And then I have
Some low carb.
high fat, low carb
Okay, well.
whipped cream, which is just going to melt and kind of pull everything together. How's that look, Art?
It looks good.
Can I have a little
Looks
taste?
good, and then look, it's juxtaposed next to
To
horseradish
horseradish.
scraps.
Yeah.
Janelle, whoa. That's strong stuff. Janelle's mixing in the ingredients: 2 spoonfuls of salt, 1 spoonful of sugar, and then some vinegar. And she's mixing it all together, and every now and then a whiff hits her in the nose.
No, it's not the nose, it's the eyes. It's like onions. I'm not crying. Art didn't say anything unkind to me. It looks good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So, my goal was to get 2 quarts when I harvested, and I harvested that whole corner of roots. And it did. It made 2 quarts.
2 quarts right
And I
there.
didn't even touch the other roots on the other side.
So they'll get to grow another year before they're harvested.
Right.